What separates man from beast? Is it a fine line with eons of evolution between us? Or is our sanity just a facade that divides us? For the record, Stephen has been missing for just over 2 months now. I'm going to begin with the questions. When was the last time you saw him?
I mean, last time I saw him was a little over 2 months ago.
When was the last time I saw him?
The last time I saw him was...
I don't know, must have been
A couple weeks before he disappeared.
2 months ago tomorrow.
like a couple weeks ago at the mall.
I think it was the Friday, right before you went camping.
Seemed fine. Everything was, as it should be.
I saw Stephen the night he disappeared.
Did you notice anything strange about his behavior?
We're all a little weird in our own ways.
Not really. I mean, he was intensely sniffing the bath bombs at Lush, but I mean, who doesn't?
He can be pretty goofy.
Still had his goofy little smile.
But it was only to get a laugh out of us.
I think he was talking to himself.
Acting like somebody was following him almost.
Have you seen him angry before? Do you believe he could ever hurt someone?
I really don't think he could.
Stephen? Hurt somebody? No.
Maybe. I don't know.
He was always so happy and...
Wait, there was one time.
What, Steve? No, never. I mean, outside of,
At least not intentionally.
And I'd seen him mad before, but he was always in control of his temper.
He wasn't even angry at anyone. He just got really...
Hurting someone wasn't really in his nature.
He actually growled at him.
Again, that wasn't situated at anyone. That was just... No, I don't think he would.
Then there were whisperings that he'd gone missing, and...
I don't want to talk about it.
It's been so nice. Cool down a little bit. So peaceful out here. What the? Maybe I should get out of here.
Footage recovered from his phone places his last whereabouts by the Athabasca River in Jasper Park. No one else was seen on camera leading to his disappearance, but his actions give the impression he was being followed.
I'm hearing something in the distance calling. Roaring? I don't know what to call it. Like... Pretty sure I lost my knife while running. Let me head down here for a little bit. Alright, I just got down farther, down to the water. Been traveling along it for a while. I think I'm almost back to my my camp. Water. Just suddenly cleared up in front of me.
There is speculation that stress over many months caused him to suddenly break. Are we all vulnerable to this same condition? We may never know.
What? What's that? What is that? Is that a person? missing for a little. Is that Steve? Steve! Steve? Oh my God! God. What happened to you? Oh no!
But that thing, I don't know. I thought it was him. Like, I saw him from the back, standing there in the woods late at night. It wasn't Steven.
I've never seen anyone move like that.
Following actions from eyewitness reports and events caught on camera, Steven has now been reclassified as Neanderthalis stevenus, or among the park rangers as Hee Hoo hunts. Professionals have tried to capture him, but any effort so far has been in vain. The following footage might be disturbing to some viewers. Discretion is advised.
So we come to this place, searching for legend, creature. They say people go missing.
I saw him around here somewhere.
But we will see, we will see. I'm not too worried.
See if I can see him again. Oh God!
There is pathways, tracks maybe. This could be like creature's nest. It might be close. I've hunted many creatures. Lion, jaguar. This little warthog running around scurrying. That is not warthog! We will find it. And we will see. We will see. That was too much for me. I come to this place to hunt creature. People tell me stories. The stories are true. I come to hunt him, but he embraced himself in his true nature.
Oh God! Oh God!
Like a he. But who, I do not know. For me, it's too much. And it is he who haunts me. Did you spot it?
Yeah.
I have a really good feeling about this trip. I think it's gonna be really nice. We've been in lockdown for so long. I feel going like I'm going crazy. And get some fresh air. I think it's gonna do me some good. You know? Get away from everybody. Reconnect with nature. Who I've been dying for. Weather looks great. I see no problems happening here.
There are rumors of a documentary that tried to study this phenomenon once before in another individual, making it seem more commonplace than previously thought. However, no footage of it remains. So we are only left with questions. Can this happen again? Is this affliction contagious, or is it only psychological in nature? We may not know unless we find Stephen again. Can he actually survive alone in the wild? Or should we ask ourselves, could Stephen even survive with us? Back in society.
Alright, Brittany, listen. In this type of understory, you're not going to see too many species, particularly the woody shrubs. What you see on this side of the fence, besides the side behind us, is actually predominantly of understory, because the overstory here is so thick that you're not going to have plants that are adapted to the exact amount of darkness that this, that just doesn't get through the understory. But you'll find on the other side, this is what we call a fence line standard, is that vegetation you can see is much more diverse, because it has the ability to see a different kinds of has much more ability to detect more light, and therefore you actually have much more, what was I saying, a diverse understory. Preferably much more, what would you say, more preferable to ungulate species. You'll find that along fence lines such as this, you'll predominantly have higher browse effects as opposed to the section in front of us here. Actually, I think I might actually hear something. Don't worry about it. It's just me. Now, you'll also find that other species, particularly kinds of mosses and lichens, are much more adaptive to these low light environments. Now, typically in these forests, this is a relatively dry Mesozoic condition. So you're going to have more lichen species in these trees. And you might only have 2 or 3 species of the mosses predominantly on the ground. Is that enough or what?